Katona and I'm here with Zingo Bingo for the Your Era blog to dive into my memory bag. Right, let's have a look in here. Right, ooh. Oh, Iceland bonus card. Well, I used to be the face of Iceland, and we all love a prom ring. Iceland was such an amazing experience. When I look back on Iceland, it shows me how far I've come. And we had so much fun. I got to work with so many great other co-hosts like Jason Donovan, Biggins, Colleen Nolan. I'm a turkey dinosaur kind of girl. Prom rings, £1. I mean, the adverts are now about me. Peter Andre took over, he didn't last very long. Then Stacey took over, she didn't last very long. And now it's Josie Gibson. They all did a great job. But I say, bring Kerry Katona back for us council staters. You always used to know it was Christmas when the Iceland adverts would come on and you hear my gob. That's why mums go to Iceland. Do these look big to you, love?
Are these breasts been enlarged?
We've got a colouring book. So, this is my third autobiography. This was the hardest book I had to write. Halfway through writing this, I actually stopped and I rang Craig up and said, I don't want to do it, I'm done. I can't. I had like severe emotional distress doing this book. They've actually used this book in NHS for domestic violence with nurses as well to help mental health. So that was a real tough book to write. And a struggle, but we kept saying if it helps somebody, even one person, keep writing it. So this is the third of 3 books. The first book was called Too Much Too Young, which is about me being in foster home and being in refuges and the really, really crazy childhood that I had. And the second one was called Still Standing, and then Whole Again, my third book. And who knows, it could be a fourth. It depends whether I get married and get divorced. They seem to profit better when they're like that. Ooh, these are stars now. I could talk about these in very many different manners, but we'll go with the jungle. So these are stars that you win on I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, which I've got to say is probably my favourite TV show I have ever done. Because I'm a kid from foster home, when you get offered to do things like this, wow, what a great memory, what an adventure. And that's what's so good about this memory bag. You know, that's an amazing memory for this little girl. I still watch it every year and I still get really jealous when I watch it. And I actually won that show and it was 22 years ago. Now I feel really old. So I had to do the eating challenge with Katie and I had to eat cockroaches, mealworms, witchy grubs, fish eye, and green ants. I actually didn't do that many trials because I got nicknamed the Warrington Whinger because all I did was cry when I first got there and everyone thought I was going to walk. I don't even know how I won it. I really don't get it. Even now I look back and think I don't understand why I won that. And it was like almost like the pinnacle of my career, really. Or the start of a crazy journey ahead. I literally went on that show thinking, I don't really know much about it. I thought, oh, I've never been to Australia. It turned out to have made Friendships for Life, because I was in there with Peter Andre and Katie Price, who famously, a love journey that we all watched. I'm gutted that my kids have never seen the show of me in it. I literally walked away from the fame wanting to just be a mum and a wife, but after doing Jungle, it was just, it's kind of bittersweet because it was like, I thought if I become famous, I just wanted so desperately to be loved and liked, which that was almost like validation from the public winning that show. But afterwards, like 6 months after, was like the biggest fall from grace I think anyone's ever had. I think as well that's when people watch telly, because no one watches telly anymore, do they? Everyone's streaming everything now. I think that's where family values have got lost on so many people, because we all used to gather around the TV, we all used to watch these amazing TV shows, and now like kids have got tablets and they've got the phones and they all just go off in their own direction. And for me, I'm so glad to be of a generation of this kind of era. so glad to have been a part of that generation, because kids today, it's just a different world. It's quite scary. So I'm really pleased that I was a part of that era of television and nostalgia, because I think that's gone now, hasn't it? I mean, you've only got to have like a shite on TikTok now and you become famous, don't you? Right, okay, that one's the jungle. What have we got in here now? Oh, one more. And there she is, the love of my life, Mrs. Price. Katie. I tell you what, I've just come off. We did a 38-day tour. Fuck me, I couldn't wait for it to end. Not because of Kate, because the travel was so intense. And I put this tour together because I wanted it to be just to show people about cheering each other on. Because I think we live in a society with the newspapers, with social media, with everyone having an opinion, and rightly so, where everyone wants to tear people down, especially when they're doing well. Everyone seems to remember all the bad. But do you know how difficult it is to get back up? And this girl, Kate, she gets so much, but she keeps going. And I think us women need to cheer each other up and straighten each other's crown rather than trying to pull it down. And the narrative that women are given in the media, like we're the villains, we're the trash, we're the baddies, you know, and we love men. It's very well documented. But, because we've had children by different men and we get so much for it, but we're the ones out here working our asses off to make sure my kids go to private school. They live in a really nice area. And we get through it. So the whole point of this tour was to take the piss out of ourselves, take accountability for our mistakes, which is what we do, but also give people an insight onto that, you cut us, we bleed, and off the back of Caroline Flack's documentary, that was the whole point of just trying to and it did really, really well. It became so much bigger than what I expected it to be. It was bigger than me and it was bigger than Kate. So I'm really proud of how that show was, and we just literally ripped the piss out of ourselves. It was funny. It was good, and obviously we had a sing song. I had to tell Kate, 2 songs is enough, sweetheart. Honest to God, you give Kate a mic, she'll never get off it. Honestly, and if I have to sing Whole again one more time. So yeah, no, it was good, and it kind of like cemented mine and Kate's relationship as well, which is she's the most loyal friend in the world, and there's nobody else who understands than we do each other what it's like being in this industry, from the era we came from to have got through and to be where we are now is crazy. 2026, people! When I look back over the 90s and the noughties, I used to have 40 paparazzi sat outside my house every day. The news at Will made me more famous than anything. And as I'm sat here now, I still get quite emotional because I think I can't believe I got through it. I understand. As I sit here now, I still think, how did I get through that? But I know because of my kids. So people have sort of that insight into what it's like, but it was, but I'm also really proud to have been part of a nostalgic era where pop stars really existed. Like, we don't really have that now, do we? When you used to get like handwritten mail, but it's just an era of like Top of the Pops and SMTV and Seed UK and Live and Kicking. I was a part of that era, so I'm really proud to have been a part of that era. I'm Kerry Katona, and you've been watching My Memory Bag, brought to you by Zingo Bingo.